Pokemon needs 3 language
Fire all
settings.
over
English, Japanese, and the numerical combination on your credit card. So true. This is a good one, Chad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Is this the
Pokemon
Geodes I
can
have?
definitely be played in a different language. Like, you don't have to read anything
Yeah, but only because they put in so many
to get through
colors.
it. Correct. Which doesn't mean anything to me anyway, so
Oh,
get
that's
wrecked.
right. You're colorblind. This is to go even further beyond and proving that you don't need any.
You don't need any information other than, hey, that guy kind of looks like a horse.
The minimal amount of visual input is all it takes to play Pokemon.
Yup.
I mean, have you seen Pokemon Showdown?
I used to play a lot of Pokemon Showdown, brother.
Same.
About as minimal as it gets.
It got the job done, though.
Don't worry, the official version is coming out soon.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
It'll go
Could you
just fine.
imagine-
It's a Pokemon game that is about battling.
Could you imagine if Nintendo, like, actually, or the Pokemon company or whatever, actually, Game Freak, whoever, actually, like, cared about Pokemon?
Dude, it goes so hard.
It would be
Seems
insane.
unlikely.
It would
It
be
would be
crazy
such a
with, like, the
wonderful,
sheer
direct
amount
effect
of,
that
like,
we'll never forget.
money
Good content.
and, like, fans that they have, like, how hard Pokemon as a franchise could go if they hadn't realized that it's
If they
the easiest
cared a
cash cow
little
ever
bit.
and they don't have to bother.
It was really. Have you seen the Pokemon like puzzle game or whatever?
Troze?
No. The new one. It's called like Pokemon Friendship or something.
No, I have not heard
And
of
it's
the new
like
one.
one of it was like a big announcement at the Pokemon Direct or the Pokemon Presents that happened the other day, and it's the most like garbage generic puzzle game ever, and it's just with Pokemon slapped on it, and they're
That's
presenting
Game
it like
Freak.
it's a real game. Yeah, and I'm like, wow, this
now-
really does show you.
I now have both Charizardites.
Sick. I've got Iron and Dreams.
Play the Undertale music, please. Ditto.
Hopes and Dreams.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
My trombone is back at the house. Give me a minute.
Why do you think we brought you as the bard
I
here
gave you
if we
the
didn't want you
trombone.
to, like, come on, man.
I wanted that pocket free for another stack of iron.
Unbelievable. That's what we have backpacks for. Come on, bro.
I have
needed
2
that one.
backpacks on my person at all times.
I have my diamond backpack, which is all, like, my important stuff, and then I have a gold backpack for just putting materials in like I'm doing right now.
I have 2 diamond backpacks.
Yeah, I need to turn my other one into diamond soon.
Alright, I'm
If
gonna
I
go-
was smart, I found another Iron Vein
Look at you go.
and Shroom.
There's probably more iron over here, but I'm impatient. So, bye.
I wish I could
I also wish you could.
alchemist iron into gold.
Yeah, I don't think they've added alchemy to this game yet.
They should.
It'd be a lot more interesting than the current magic system of basically nothing.
Dude, I'm tired of enchanting.
RTK, shut up.
Is this a good comment?
No, it's not.
No. Even Shroom is looking at it and recognizes it.
Now you're just making me more curious.
He said give the people what they want, Pokemon plus Honey Pop.
You know, the sad thing
People
is...
do
there
want
probably
I mean,
there is
is
absolutely a
of
contingent
people
for it,
on the
yeah.
internet that would absolutely pay for that content.
I mean, easily. Ooh, finally I hit a big chunk of diamonds. Hello. This is gonna
Nice.
pay for upgrading my gold backpack to diamond. That was 11 diamonds in one go. What the heck?
Oh, slick.
All right, let's do a little bit of just digging.
Man.
See if we get to a
Almost
new
there.
area. Bum, bum, bum. Alas, Will, probably one of the like 7 Pokemon friendship enjoyers are in my chat.
Uh-oh. All I'm saying is you can play a real Pokemon game. Instead of baby's first freaking iPad with Pokemon on it.
You know what?
You
I'm
can pay $30 for it on Switch, and it's insane.
I'm happy that you enjoyed it, Barry.
I'm also happy that they enjoyed it because, goodness gracious, someone needs to.
They say you don't have to pay $30.
You can, you don't have to, but you can. There's an option.
Wait, how
There's
does
like
it
a
work? Is
freaking
it free to play?
Deluxe edition or something. Yeah. Dude,
Oh, but
when
there's
you
like a
see
deluxe
what the
edition for
gameplay is, when you see what the gameplay is, you'll completely understand why it's free to play.
Mm.
Sneaking
Because
doesn't help.
no
when
one
I
would
can
pay
see
for
you
it
on my
otherwise.
minimap.
You
No,
can't see me.
absolutely not. Not a chance.
I can see you, Shroom, in my mind's eye.
I could see
I'm
him in my
sorry.
eye's eye.
Dude, a spin-off like Pokeathlon game, I would actually... Oh my goodness, what the heck? Sorry, I
That
had a
would
small
be
heart attack.
fantastic.
A Pokeathlon, like, full game would actually go so hard.
That
Yeah.
I would play that at least once.
Dude, I loved the
I'd play that
Pokeathlon.
now.
Honestly, like, for the longest time, and kind of still even to this day, I considered Heart Gold and Soul Silver the best Pokemon games, and it was definitely a factor.
Heart Gold and Soul Silver are incredibly good.
I agree. They have some of the most robust post-game with going through Kanto again. They have Pokeathlon, which is sick. They are not without their own faults because Johto as a region has some issues, but still very, very classic Pokemon. And then they have a Battle Frontier.
The Battle Frontier is great, and they had the Pokewalker, which I
And they had the
liked.
Pokewalker that came with the game, and I had 2 Pokewalkers because that was back when I still bought both versions.
I never had to buy both versions because I had a brother.
I'm sorry.
This is true.
I think my sister was not into gaming at large, and the little bit she would be like Mario or Pokemon, but after Pokemon Diamond, she had no more interest in the franchise, which honestly, she got out a little early, but she got out ahead of me, so props to her. Should
What a
have
winner.
lasted for Black and White and then bailed, but how was she to know?
Oh, Black and White was incredible.
I like Black and White.
Honestly, if it weren't for Diamond and Pearl existing, Black and White might have been my favorite.
I think Black and White are probably the best ones. RTK, I agree. I did really enjoy Pokemon Rumble on the Wii.
I like Pokemon Rumble.
Pokemon Rumble was very just straightforward and basic, but it was like really good, like mindless fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kind of reminded me of like conceptually speaking, like Warriors games. Warriors games are a lot of just like, hey, you're going around blowing up everyone, and you did like Pokemon Rumble is kind of just like a little kid version of that with Pokemon.
Any Pokemon pinball enjoyers?
Oh,
I haven't played Pokemon Pinball in a
That
long
one-
time.
I never
That
played
was
Pokemon Pinball.
better than it had any right to be, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I always hear about Pokemon Pinball, but I just didn't happen to get it.
It's a really good pinball game.
I believe you. I hear people
No,
talk
as
about
far
it a
as
lot.
pinball games go.
Someone in chat just said pinball with like 5 exclamation marks. Shroom, just so you know.
Yes.
Varoom is level 22. 18 more levels to go. Let's go towards that lava and hopefully not die in it.
I believe in you.
Someone has to, I guess.
Oh, there's a Pharisee down here. Hold
I
up.
love Ferrothorn. Always my go-to grass type in Gen 5.
It's because the number of useful grass types in Gen 5 is surprisingly slim.
Is it not just Ferrothorn and Levani?
Yeah, it's basically it.
And I guess on a technical standpoint, Verizon Wireless.
I mean, on a very technical level, you could say Whimsicott has its purposes.
Yeah, but it's a
But-
Whimsicott.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, the deep
Gen-
dark. Who
Gen-
could have expected?
Gen 5
Whoa.
grass types, surely you're not going to forget everyone's absolute favourite, Maractus.
Dude, I could probably count on one hand the number of people who actually remember that Mirage.
Also, you are not leaving out Amoongus. Come on.
Oh, that's right. Amoongus
Amoongus
is
is
Gen
really cool.
5. I
I would
forgot.
absolutely leave that one out.
Nah, you're
I really
wrong.
do like
Amoongus goes
No, he's
hard. I
cool.
used Amoongus in
No,
competitive.
yeah.
Imagine leaving Amoongus out.
Bro has Regenerator. You can't leave out Regenerator.
Then again, weren't you the one in the call who said to get rid of normal types?
Yes.
Okay, so nothing you say has any validity.
I think that was RTK and I read that out loud, but I think Ditto
Oh.
also holds that opinion. Ditto definitely
both wrong.
said to fuse rock and ground into one type. Also, I think he
Yeah,
died.
Just make it an
Oh, there it
Earth type. It's fine.
So many dual type Pokemon suddenly become monotype in the
Well,
distance.
exactly, because the one advantage they all had to being two types is being quad weak to water and grass. They don't need that anymore. There are other ways to learn that lesson.
We've evolved beyond this.
We don't need this, and the Pokemon that have been cursed with such typings should be free.
Cursed. Shoes
Ooh,
on or
rhythm.
off inside the house? What freak is wearing their shoes indoors? Unless they're planning on like
Huh.
walking outdoors relatively soon.
Found a Golett and a bunch of ice and some note blocks.
Congratulations.
Why am I seeing like?
Anyways,
the
unless
sun?
someone actually wants to argue from the losing position, there's your answer. Don't wear your shoes inside.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. There's no excuse. Any excuse you have to wear shoes inside is already wrong.
Is there ice and snow in here?
According to the chart I saw in America, the norm is to have your shoes on indoors. That chart is wrong. That chart is wrong
there's
or
no way.
skewed
I mean, if
poorly
it's-
in another.
If
Not a
it's
chance.
counting time spent like at a job, then sure, that makes it. But if you're
Well,
talking
if you,
about
yeah,
your
obviously,
residence,
if you're
I
at
can't
work, then
believe-
you wear shoes indoors. We're talking about your home.
I'm assuming it. I assume it means at the house.
that's the
You don't
the
get to
only
your office
understanding
job and
to
then
which I
take
can
off
see-
your dress shoe. Hello.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Like,
did when I
that's
worked in
the
an office.
only-
We should start normalizing that. That seems like a good thing to do.
Well, let's
I
not
did
normalize.
when I worked in
that,
an
like,
office.
come
I
on.
popped my shoes
Circumstances.
off and sat
in
down.
which I could ever see that data actually making any sort of.
No, bad or
Yeah, no,
skewed
people-
poll,
you don't-
100%.
People don't.
Or
wear
literally just people
shoes in their
lying
house.
to be like silly Americans.
Oh, look.
Look at who made the
Dance is
poll. Do
here.
they happen to is their name like Pierre? Just asking.
Dance is gonna show up in the call and be like, I wear my shoes in my house all the time.
He's like, I never take them off.
Yeah,
I
there
only
it
take
is.
them off when I go to bed and Lisa makes me.
Yeah.
No. That's why I have house shoes and then I have outside shoes.
He has
No, of
house
course-
shoes.
of
Of
course you
course
do.
he has house
Of
shoes.
course.
This loser.
Yeah, because I live in a cold place.
Where's
What is this?
socks?
Wait, what am I
You have
weirdo?
an AC, my guy.
Yeah. What is
Just,
it? Lisa,
if it's that
Lisa
cold,
gets.
first of all, if it's that cold, turn up the heat. Second of all, just wear socks. Why do you have specific like house shoes? What are you,
I
like
do
a
both.
70-year-old grandma?
They are from my grandfather. Thank you. Yes.
Bro is actually like an 80-year-old man.
I am.
Well, he
I'll go
goes to
sleep
bed
early.
at like
Don't test
7
me.
o'clock, so.
He
Yeah.
does. That's true. We
Don't
we
test me,
had
I'll do it. I'll
a
go to
we had
sleep
a
earlier.
group get together to play code names, but it was the people were all like, yeah, let's start at like 9 p.m. and then Dance was like, I might be able to play on my phone a bit from bed because he had to be in bed by like.
Because I go
9.
sleep.
Well, you didn't go that much to sleep because you were playing Jackbox with us for a while.
Just because you're correct doesn't mean that you're. Yeah. All right.
Doesn't mean that you're so true.
Alas.
Everyone is in a huge cave system 15,000 blocks away from the home base, by the way, Dance.
Oh, that's fun. Why so?
We all wanted to go mining at the same time, and I was like, last stream, I went to a Canadian Shield, which was 15,000 blocks away and had a teleporter, so I was like, well, we'll definitely have untouched land if I just teleport us all over to the Canadian Shield I was at last time.
Oh, there you go. I guess that works.
So, you're welcome to do whatever you like if you want to try and get over to us, but I am too far underground to come teleport you, sadly.
I have no idea where you guys are. I feel like it's probably not.
I
gonna be the
mean,
most
you
fun.
negative
give you my
7,000,
coordinates.
positive 7,000, so good luck.
All right, I'm staying home. Got it.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I also don't know how much longer we're gonna. Some of us might have already gone back. Actually, did you, Lone Wolf? I haven't heard from you for a while. You still digging?
I'm about to go back. I did find another geode which had 4 Slowbronite in it.
How do you keep finding geodes with multiple megastones? Mine only ever have one.
I just want to know how.
How do
y'all
you
keep
find a
finding-
geode?
Guess I just sniff one out.
You just you asked.
You don't have a geode
Geodude
sniffer?
Very, very nicely.
You're right.
I can
You
find.
asked the Geodude
all
after
of
you've
the
been
iron.
dating it for a couple of months if it's ready to introduce you to its parents.
Mm,
Yeah, that'll work.
Then he takes you to
I
the
wish-
Geode. It's that easy.
I wish there was a purple version of Geodude that could spawn in the Geodes. That'd be fun.
That would be
I
neat.
agree. That would be fun. Geode.
He's kind of right for
Geodude.
that.
Yeah.
I gotta
Makes
find a way to
perfect sense
get
to
out
me.
of this cave, because my pockets are full.
Up.
My
Backpack.
someone in chat said my house has a strict no shoes no service sign.
Based.
True,
Good,
I've
I
also
don't
been
expect
informed
to
by
be
someone who just
served
showed up
within
to
my house
stream.
Anyway.
I've just been informed by someone who just showed up to stream 2 hours late that they are not late and you are late by 2 hours.
Why is that aimed at me?
I don't know. Why are you 2
You know
hours
what?
late
Might be
for
for
stream,
me.
Shroom?
I'm actually like a week early to next week's stream, so
Oh, that adds up.
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
I knew it.
Are you saying
I
he
was-
didn't
I
know
was
it?
suspecting this whole time.
I believe him.
He gave me an early
I
feeling.
accidentally lit my Magnezone on fire. Get back in the Pokeball.
That's what you get. That's what happens when you
Well,
Well,
question
you know
me.
what? You know
That's
what?
not a
You know what? I just found a Geode. Will so.
Well,
Was it a
I'm gonna
Geodude
go.
or
I'm gonna
just
go
a Geode?
see. No, it's a Geode. I'm gonna go introduce myself to Mr. and Mrs. Golem.
well, I hope it's got 4 Gardevoirs in it.
That's really mean of you. I already have 2 of those.
Exactly.
Why do you want eggs?
I don't
Eggs?
want this.
I thought you said Gardevoir eggs.
No.
Ites?
Oh.
Also,
Oh, you
Gardevoir
want
egg isn't a
egg?
thing. It would be a Ralts egg.
True.
I have no idea.
you're a rot egg.
Okay, there's a
Oh,
way out
snap.
of this
That's mean,
cave
man.
somewhere, right?
No.
Oh my goodness, multiple Megastones in the same thing?
Is this the geode that you were in no north on the ceiling?
Oh, there's that rain I was waiting for.
Yeah, the other one near the underground city.
There's a geode on the ceiling with a hole in it. It looks like someone's busted in.
Shroom.
Yeah, that was the one with the 7 guard one, alright?
Yes, Chaos.
I have once again become Richie's favorite person.
Got Sableye,
I got 2 of them.
burn one, and then the other.
And then the other.
Assert
Perfect.
dominance.
Never let them know your next move.
If Richie was here, he
Mega
could have had
Sableye
one, but he's not, so guess he just
Yeah,
doesn't get
I am
either.
right next to some lava now that you mention it.
There you go.
Well, I want it. If he's not getting it, I think I should get it.
He's got a good point. Do you actually want the other one? Because I'm not like super attached
Yeah,
to
absolutely. I love Mega Sableye.
I like Mabel's Mega Sableye, but if there are people who are like that they adore Mega Sableye, then they are more than welcome to it.
That would be me.
You are welcome to have the spare one because I absolutely have to give one to Richie. It's like the love of his life.
I mean,
His
yeah,
his
yeah,
profile
you-
image has been Mega
do that.
Sableye, I think, since Mega Sableye came out.
I respect that.
Aren't they doing a
Mine
new
was
Mega in
normal
the new
Sableye for a
Pokemon
long
game?
time.
Yes, we
Yeah,
already
it's
talked about
Dragonite.
Mega Dragonite. Yeah,
He's cool.
they're doing
sense.
new Megas in general.
like him.
So, Dance, what happened is Gen 6 of Pokemon, which is X and Y, happened, and the new gimmick for Gen 6 was Mega Evolutions, giving a bunch of Pokemon Megas, introducing the mechanic. They made remakes of Gen 3 in that same gen and added more Megas. Then, when they did Gen 7, they abandoned it completely. Or no, they didn't abandon it completely. They just didn't make any new ones in Gen 7. And then in Gen 8 and 9, they abandoned it completely, and everyone was, a lot of people at least, were really annoyed because Megas were great, and then they were just thrown to the wayside.
Isn't 8 and 9 the one that you don't like? Or like a lot of people don't like?
A lot of people don't like, yeah.
Yeah.
8 is one of the most disliked ones, to my knowledge. 9 has brought some people back, but still a lot of people just hate it now.
Interesting.
But they didn't, they just stopped doing Megas, and you'll find some dissent because the Pokemon fandom is huge, and you always find dissent. But a lot of people were really annoyed that they stopped doing Megas because it was like one of the best mechanics Pokemon had since like Gen 4 or something.
True.
So
When
like
you say there was a
years
lot of dissent, how many alt accounts did Ditto have?
Like
probably
4.
at least 7.
Oh,
Dance, you don't understand. There are like hundreds of Dittos in the Pokemon community. Like people
How?
True.
people that do argue just like he does.
Oh
No,
God.
What do you mean?
You just argued with arguing. You literally just argued with arguing.
He does that.
This is untrue. I'm being
It's his
framed.
main
being
personality trait.
But anyways, now they're doing a they call them mainline games, but I'm gonna state, and everyone in chat who has a brain should agree with me. The
They're
Legends
spin-offs.
games are spin-off games. Nintendo can say they are mainline games as much as they want. They are spin-offs because they don't
They're
follow the
spin-offs.
mainline formula. But they're making a spin-off game that is bringing Megas back because the spin-off is based on the Gen 6 games that made Megas in the first place.
Interesting.
So
Yep,
that's
it's
why
great.
they're making some new ones, and a lot of people are very excited because they thought that they should have kept doing them. Like, they should have just been a staple of the franchise going forward, but Nintendo, as usual, fumbled the ball.
Well, why would they need to?
But then they made Donkey
do
Kong,
something else.
so-
Then they made the... Well, no, okay, so I should have been more specific. Game Freak fumbled
Pokemon
the ball.
Company. Yes.
What's the difference between
Pokemon-
Game
They
Freak
love doing
and
that.
Nintendo? What's
So
Game
they're
Nintendo-
different
Hearing Game
companies.
Freak.
Nintendo is Nintendo. Game Freak is the developer that makes Pokemon. The Pokemon Company, I think, was made at some point after Pokemon became so big that they had to have a company that handles, like, the fact that Pokemon has the trading card game, the anime, the video games, the trade, like, all of that. Right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Pokemon
so
Company is part of Nintendo, but is separate because Pokemon is so unimaginably
Pokemon
bigger
is the
than
biggest
everything
media
else.
franchise in existence.
Yes.
Legitimately,
So-
it grosses the most money out of
It
any
is.
franchise.
I've heard
ever,
this before.
It makes more money than Mickey Mouse.
which is insane.
Yes.
So
They
yeah, so
have
there's the
the
Pokemon
card
company
games and
that like
such as
makes
well.
sure that all of the different Pokemon brands are all doing whatever they should be. Game Freak is the company that develops the Pokemon video games specifically, and then Nintendo is Nintendo, and Nintendo was just the publisher for Pokemon for Game Freak, right?
They well, they do publish it, but
Do they own Game Freak? Does Nintendo own Game Freak?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, surely even if they didn't
pretty sure
own
they do.
Game Freak when the first Pokemon came out,
They
surely they
essentially
bought.
own Game Freak. Actually, I don't know if they do because I think Game Freak's actually working on something that's not Pokemon now.
Does Nintendo own Game Freak? No, they do not own Game Freak. It's a key developer
There
for
we
Nintendo,
go.
particularly known for Pokemon, but they are a separate company.
Yeah,
Nintendo,
because they're
along
making a
with Game
Monster
Freak,
Hunter-like game.
Nintendo, along with Game Freak and Creatures Incorporated, whatever that is, jointly own the Pokemon
I've heard of that
company,
one.
which manages the Pokemon brand.
Creatures is another development company that works on Pokemon.
I've heard of that one, right? I've heard of that one for Pokemon.
Yes.
don't think I've ever
Creatures
heard of
did a lot of the 2D ones, but they haven't worked on it in a long time, I think, or they don't exist as like in the same way that they used to.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because it used to be Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures were all like that was Pokemon. I know for a fact Creatures was like a big part of like Emerald in that era, Gen 3. I
Someone
don't
in
know
chat
fully exactly what they were, but
Someone in chat asked a question that Will, I think you and I can both answer, and Dance, I don't know if you've been playing it at all, but says I haven't been able to get to your Donkey Kong streams, Chaos. Would you say the game is worth it? Yes.
yes, absolutely.
I've heard great things from everyone who's gotten it. I have not.
I would
one of my
recommend picking
favorite
it up
games
like
I've played all the
immediately.
time.
It is worth buying the Switch 2 for.
Yes,
There you go.
I think
really,
I
really
had
fun.
I don't remember if this was when I was just in a call with someone or if I said it during a stream. But if someone asked me like, "Hey, I'm on the fence about getting a Switch 2 right now. Should I get it and Mario Kart World?" I'd be like, "You don't need to get one if you don't want to." If someone said, "I'm on the fence about getting a Switch 2, I want to play the new Donkey Kong game," I would be like, "You should go ahead and get a Switch 2 if you want, because Donkey Kong is worth it." And then, of course, you know,
I've heard
you'll
great
end up
things.
using the Switch 2 for other stuff. But, like, if you were like, my Switch does everything I want it to do, but I want to get a Switch 2 in the future, I'd be like, now it is worth getting the Switch 2 because the Switch 2 lets you play Donkey Kong.
It has Donkey Kong, yeah. Donkey Kong is an absolutely great game.
It's worth
Yeah,
buying the
it's
console. You
amazing.
know, everyone who, like, has a Switch would more than likely, if they use it a lot, would be like, I want to get the Switch 2 eventually because it does everything the Switch can do, and then it will, like, get new Switch 2 games and whatnot. But, you know, if it's just... When it was just Mario Kart World, after I played a bit of World, I was like, it's Mario Kart, it's fun, but, like, if you aren't like, man, I really want to play Mario Kart World, you can just wait on getting a Switch 2. There's, like, nothing on the Switch 2 right now that justifies being like, you should get one. But now Donkey Kong justifies it. Like, if you were thinking
Yes.
of getting a Switch 2, buying a Switch 2 with
Now,
the express
that-
idea
now's
of
the
getting
time.
Donkey Kong is worthwhile.
Mhm.
That's good.
Fantastic game.
Problem is, I typically do more multiplayer games, so I don't think I'm probably gonna pick it up.
I've been
because I
playing
have
Donkey
to-
Kong multiplayer.
Oh, I didn't even know it had a multiplayer.
It has
got a
2-player, which I
co-op
haven't
mode,
touched
yeah.
because I think it's just local, surely. So, play it with.
No,
play
you can
with
do it
your wife.
online.
You can do online
no, you can
2-player
do
in
it
Donkey Kong?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, with the
Oh,
game
no.
share function. Yeah, you don't even. The other
if you
person
pay
doesn't even have to
Nintendo
own
like
the
a bunch
game.
of extra money or whatever.
I mean, it's the online service, but no, the game share is just
Is
part
Game
of
Share
online. So if you-
default online? Isn't that like
Yeah,
part of their
I
premium
think
thing?
so. I don't think so.
I thought
I'm
the
pretty
Game
sure
Share was
Game
only
Share's
through
just
like their
online.
big.
I thought it
bonus one.
was.
I thought it was,
maybe
but I
I'm-
might be wrong.
maybe I'm
I'm
incorrect.
if I'm wrong, I'm
I
wrong.
think it's
Maybe
just
maybe it's not part of the
online.
big one, but it could just be part part of just general stuff? I don't know.
I think it's just.
I don't
hold
know.
on,
I
let
have a
me-
family plan for my
double-check
sister and
myself.
I and my sister's friend to all be on Nintendo Online. So, but I just have like
Yeah,
the most
no, Game
base
Share
thing.
should
So.
just be available on the Switch too. Yeah, I don't think it requires online.
That's sick.
So yeah, no, you could use Game Share to play Donkey Kong all
Dude,
over
that's
the
sick.
internet.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Deafening real quick. Sorry to hear that you've been laid up from a car accident, Marty. Hope you're feeling better, brother. Hope it all goes well. That is rough, man. Sorry to hear it. Gold, welcome to stream. Thanks for the raid. Am I missing anything else in chat? I don't think I am. My problem is monkeys and apes creep me out, and Donkey Kong is 99% that. Yeah, if you have a fear of monkeys, then probably shouldn't do it. Would not recommend. All right, let me get everyone else back in here.
But basically, you can play a multiplayer game with someone that owns the game without owning the game,
Okay, yeah. That makes
or
sense.
select games that have it enabled or whatever. I think right now it's just Donkey Kong and then like one of the Mario parties or something.
I believe it.
I did get that one actually
yeah,
because
it's cool.
Lisa likes Mario. Well, we go through phases of Mario Party where we enjoy it and then we get really annoyed at it for something occurring in it, and then we stop playing it for a bit,
Yeah,
but then we go play it again.
That is
just
Mario
Mario
Party,
Party.
correct?
It's Mario Party. Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, Ghastly, you mind, bro?
I think Ghastly's cool.